Hello everybody and welcome back. It is the first of the month and you guys know what that means. Free games with gold. So simply on the main dashboard you will go down to the bottom where it says free games with gold and it has this handsome looking bald fella with the blue tattoos everywhere. So we're going to go there. And the game of the first half of the month is Crackdown. And I believe that the next one is going to be Dead Rising 2. Along with one of the DLCs for it. But anyways, so you're going to go in here, click on Crackdown for free. It's going to bring up the menu that'll give you all the information about the game, but yada yada yada, it doesn't really matter. And all you're going to do is hit download. So we're going to let this download, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the game. So I will see you guys there. Alright, peace. What is going on, guys? It is Foreign, and welcome back. So today we're actually going to be talking about the new free with gold game, Crackdown. So anyways, for those of you guys that don't know, this game is about, basically you're part of like a cop unit called the Agency, and you're trying to take down these 3 different gangs that are taking over the city. And you're like a cybernetic soldier and shit, and it's different. It's not your normal kind of game that a lot of you guys are used to playing, because I know that a lot of you guys are, Call of Duty players, or you guys play, Minecraft or something like that. But this is a little bit different than something that you might be used to. It's actually kind of similar to Grand Theft Auto. I would compare it to Grand Theft Auto a little bit. Aside from the fact that Grand Theft Auto is actually good, and this game is pretty shitty. So this game's mechanics overall are pretty bad. They're pretty bad. The control scheme that is going on in this game is just all sorts of wrong. Switching weapons is a task if you don't remember the button, because it's not the same as Call of Duty. I believe that you can still change your weapon with Y, but it's not the primary way to change a weapon. Also, I don't even remember how to reload in this game. That's how bad it is. Like, it doesn't make sense. Now, I just hit Y to get out of that. Like, normally you know, I don't know. The aiming system is pretty bad as well. It's nice the fact that you can actually pick the part of the body that you want to shoot at, so I can aim at his head and pop goes the weasel, and I can kill him like that. Another thing that is nice that I enjoyed about this game when it came out was its overall look. So as you guys can see, it's a cell shaded game. It's very similar to Borderlands. I would compare it pretty closely to Borderlands, except for the fact that Borderlands is a first-person shooter and this is third-person. But that's a different time or place. So now some of the objectives that you guys do in this game is, one, you can go around and just kill people like I was just doing. Another one is you can collect these orbs. There's a green orb all the way up there, as you guys can see. Oh, I don't want that. No, get out of that. As you can see, there's those green orbs that you see all over the place. Now you can go and collect all of those, and it takes a really long time, but you can do it. And when you collect all those orbs, you actually you basically gain experience, and you can start jumping higher and running farther. So that gets kind of cool, is when you get to the point where you're just like the super soldier and you're just destroying everything. But that takes quite a bit of time. So another good thing about this game is the fact that it is free. I wouldn't recommend that anybody pays for this game anymore, because it is just not up to par with what we expect out of games anymore. A lot of the games that we have been playing now, we already demand too much from them. And if you want a game where you're not going to demand much, this is not the game, because this is kind of shit. Now, when this actually first came out, the reason that a lot of people bought this game was because if you bought the game, you actually got a beta to, I think it was Halo 3. You got to play the online beta for Halo 3, So at its time, that was the reason to buy it, was because you got to get Halo 3 early, basically, and you got to play that. But other than that, it wasn't worth it. I mean, as you guys can see, the game looks like crap. I mean, I'm just gonna be totally honest. It looks like crap. It's a poor version of Borderlands when it comes to the graphics. The aesthetics of the game, however, are actually really nice. They do a good job of incorporating fantasy and realism when it comes to the overall textures that you see on things, to the color scheme. So they did do a really good job in that aspect, but unfortunately this isn't the game that you're gonna expect it to be. Unless you're expecting it to be shit, then you might be right. But it's not this AAA title, you know. It's not the Call of Duties, it's not the Halos, it's not the Battlefields, it's nothing like that. It's definitely a league of its own. But if you guys do want to play a free game, go pick it up, because it's not terrible to just run around and just start killing things. It's not terrible to do that. That actually is part of the fun aspect of the game. And the fact that you can just throw grenades at people and watch them go up. Whee! So, the game can be fun if you give it a chance. But, unfortunately, it takes a while for the game to really get going. To the point where, you're not really going to want to play that much. Now, if this had more of a storyline that was put together a little better, and the mechanics were a little better, it might be more of an enjoyable game for just anybody to pick up. But unfortunately, it's not. It's kind of hard to maneuver. It's kind of hard to figure out if you're on the right weapon or not. Just mow all those people down. Oh, or just one of them. But yeah, so anyways, so if you guys do go ahead and download this game, let me know what you thought of it. Tell me in the comment section down below if you guys thought that it was worth the download. And it might for some of you, and it might not. That's entirely up to you. I mean, I guess it's all opinion based when you think about it. But anyways, that's all that we have time for. Let me know what you guys thought, and we will meet again, everybody. We will meet again. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go check out Crackdown, I guess. And hopefully you don't hate it as much as I did. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and that's all. Peace.